and just let me do something for the audience, okay? Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, I know some of you are wondering, should I try this? Because after the show, people always come up and they say, geez, my friends were up here and they're so chilled out, they're relaxed. Would you hypnotize me now? The problem is after a show like this, I'm wiped out. So I want to do an experiment with you. Many of you are familiar with this. Let's try it, okay? This is called the hand clasp experiment. So if you would, put your arms out like this. Everybody in the audience, try this. Come on. This is just for the audience. Good. Now, if you lend me the use of your imagination, as I count forward from 1 to 5, your hands will get tighter and tighter. And by the time I reach the count of 5 or sooner, your hands will lock. And they'll stay locked until I release you. But I do promise to release you because you'll never get back into your room tonight. You can't get the key in the door. Okay, so here we go. Focus on your hands. Want this to happen, let it happen, and watch it happen. Here we go. Look at the top knuckle on your hand and listen to the sound of my voice. 1, squeeze your hands so tightly together that your palms are touching. And keep this thought in your mind. My hands are locking, my hands are locking, my hands are locking. As you squeeze them tighter and tighter and tighter together now. Keep that thought in your mind. My hands are locking real tight. On the count of 2, more pressure. Make believe that your hands are in a vise and somebody is cranking down that vise. You can feel the pressure. My hands are locking tighter and tighter. You can see the whiteness on your fingertips and knuckles. That's good. On the count of 3, more pressure. Now pretend that there's super glue all over your fingertips. Imagine your hands being 2 magnets drawn together, locking together, fusing together. On the count of 4, more pressure now, but change the word to locked in your mind. My hands are locked, tighter and tighter now. And on the next count, I release the ability that's within you to allow it to happen. On the next count, your hands remain locked so tightly together that no matter how hard you try, you cannot pull them apart. They stay locked until I release you. Right now on the count of 5, your hands are locked tightly together. Try to pull them apart, but they stay locked. The harder you try, the more locked they become. And if your hands are locked, they stay locked until I release you. Those of you that are locked, stand up right now to be released. If your hands are locked, stand up. Let's go. Come on, help them up. And look at them. Wow. Is everybody that's locked standing? This is important because if you're not standing, you will not be released and you'll be like this forever. Okay. Here we go. Look at me. On the count of 3, I'll snap my fingers. Your hands will come apart easily and instantly. 1, 2, 3. Pull them apart. And give them a nice round of applause. Is everybody released? Okay.